Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to my channel. If you have been here a while, welcome back. Today is Vlogmas day number 21 and I am going to be sharing a Bible study that I'm going to use next year from the Daily Grace Co. I have to say, when the Daily Grace Co. put this study out, I was so excited when it was released. I knew that it was a study that I wanted to do. It is Christ in all the scripture. It says it's a 52-week journey of discovering Jesus on every page of the Bible. And I think it's important to see Jesus, mentioned in the Old Testament and then him fulfilling everything in the New Testament. I'm excited to dig deeper, pass on this information to my children, because when I was younger, I did not put two and two together. I didn't realize how Jesus was in everything. Obviously, we know, or I knew, of the New Testament and what Jesus did and all of that. But the connection with the Old Testament, I didn't. It wasn't until I was older, when I was actually studying the Bible, when I realized that. So my plan this coming year, I have, a few goals. And one of them is obviously going through this study, being consistent with it, trying not to get behind on it, as well as reading through the Bible. I tried to do that this past year. I did not get all of it done. So I want to try again and see how that goes. Today's video, I am going to share what's inside of here, as well as, let me put these to the side really quick. I also bought a new Bible when I purchased this study. It is this beautiful navy blue cover with the floral embossing. Is that embossing or engraving? And then it has John 1:1 here on the back. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In our classical conversation group, our kids learn this passage, not just this, but John, I forget how much of it that they learn, but they learn it in English and they learn it in Latin. So we know that passage in Latin, which is really neat. I needed a new Bible that had the margins here to take notes. The Bible that I have currently, that I take, to church and everything, where I journal, like it's a journaling Bible. It's old. I just need a new Bible to where I can update notes and maybe even put a year on the other Bible, and then start a new one, like have a new year and have that run and for a few years. You know what I mean? But I just love Bibles. I think they're so pretty. I have so many, like right in front of me. This is an ESV. I have this NASB Bible, and look at how gorgeous it is. I use this Bible. I actually don't write in it. It is a journaling Bible. But what I do is, you guys know I have my scripture writing planner. And every time I write the scripture, I highlight it in here as well. And so I don't know. It's just, I want to see how much is highlighted over the years. But this is just, it's a really, really beautiful Bible. Anyways, I also have this KJV chronological Bible, and this is what I want to use, or what I am using to read the Bible in a year. I want to do it chronologically. Guys, I bought an extra planner. I'm not going to share which one yet, but I think it's going to replace one of mine, and I might use the other one for this purpose of taking notes. So this is a study Bible. I'm totally getting off of the topic of what I wanted to share today, by the way. Sorry. And I'm just highlighting, things that are just things that stick out to me. And then I know I have said this before, but I heard through Lindsay from Driven by Grace, she's a homeschool mom. She was writing out a summary in her own words of each chapter of the Bible as she reads it. And I really want to do that too. I started doing that in the Planner Perfect Daisy book. Not sure if I want to continue using that one though. I just have new ideas for the new year, and I like to, start fresh in different books. So we will see what I end up using. So let's get back to Christ in all the scripture. This is volume 1. We have volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. So I believe the first volume is 13 weeks. Yes. Okay. And the first week is called a prep week. You guys see this okay? I kind of like how they do that, because you're not just jumping right in and trying to figure it all out and how they want you to do it. So it's a week of preparing, getting your tools ready, getting up to date on how to best use this. And then it says week 2 to 5 is actually the main content of the study. And you're going to have a weekly introduction. Days 1 to 3 is mark it up. So you're going to be asked to read the passage a couple times, I think. And you're going to, I'm like, I really haven't read a lot of this. And then day 2 and 4, go deeper, make the Christ connection. Day 5, live it out. Okay. We'll end with some intentional time to consider how you might apply what you've learned. And then week 52 is the conclusion week. So I just barely flipped through this, but suggested tools. And what I think I'm going to do, one of my Planner Perfect pouches, I'm going to kind of collect some pens and highlighters and things that I might need to go along with this in case I did want to carry it around. I know I don't do that with my planner. It stays on my desk, but it is nice to have certain tools handy, and I might just put them in a pouch and keep them all together on my cart over there. And I know I shared my cart before on my organizational video, how to study the Bible. We have the timeline, and then this is the introduction to prep week. I don't know, this is just really beautiful. It's funny that I'm not a coil planner anymore. I used to be. I used to love coil planners, and I'm kind of excited that this is on a coil. We'll see how it goes, but I haven't been in a coil for a while. So it gives you examples. So you want to look for different roles, problems, symbols, themes, promises, people, predictions, and they just give you verses for that. They give you an example of what to highlight and how to write things. I mean, it gets in depth. Highlight any words or phrases that point to Christ, any of the attributes of God. Here are some of the attributes. I used to have this printout on my wall from the Daily Grace Co. when they first came out, or the company, when the company first came out. So, I mean, like here, they circled, pronouns, different repetitive words. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, really excited about this. I don't know if you've heard about it. I know Taylor walked you through this a little bit on her channel too. We're going to do it together. And Carol, I can't remember. Did you end up getting it too? I mean, it's nice to do things with friends so that you are held accountable. You can kind of talk about it, but it just repeats itself. You're doing the same thing. So I am sure that by the end of the year, you have this system down and you know what you're doing. And then you can use the same, technique. Is that the right word to use? For other scriptures that you may come across in the Bible that you want to break down a little bit more. So these are just so beautiful. I love the colors. Sometimes I do wish that it wasn't spiral and it was bound, because wouldn't these be so pretty just sitting on a shelf with these colors? I think they're gorgeous. Okay, I believe that is all that I want to show you. A short, quick, simple video of the Bible study that I'm going to be doing next year and how I'm going to be studying it. But if you have any questions, let me know. Have you heard of this? Or is this something new to you? I'm wondering, is this something that you're interested in? Well, anyway, you guys, I hope that you are having a wonderful last few days leading up to Christmas. I know that this is a very busy time for most, and I pray that you guys are not stressed and that you're enjoying this season and everything that is involved in it. I know I am. I am choosing not to get stressed out. I am choosing to find the joy in everything, and just soak up every little moment with my kids. Well, I will see you all tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 22. I know that I said today was going to be a homeschool video, but I just said that. I wasn't checking my notes. So this was actually scheduled for me to film today. And I think tomorrow might be a plan with me. So I will see you over there. Bye, you guys.